Namaste Meredos, welcome to Thai Apps, belajar di India Channel. Sebelum memulai video hari ini, jangan lupa untuk like, subscribe, dan tekan lonceng notifikasinya ya untuk info-info menarik lainnya tentang India. Kalau minggu lalu kita jalan-jalan ke Universitas Chandigarh, hari ini kita akan jalan-jalan online ke Acharya Institute. Acharya Institute adalah universitas yang sudah berdiri sejak tahun 1990 di Bangalore, India, dan menjadi salah satu universitas terbaik di Bangalore. Acharya Institute menyediakan 12 fakultas yang dipersiapkan dengan penuh pertimbangan untuk membawa setiap mahasiswa yang berkuliah di Acharya Institute bisa memperoleh ilmu secara maksimal. Dengan moto Nurturing Aspirations, Supporting Growth, Acharya Institute bertujuan untuk membuat pendidikan yang disiplin ilmu dan mempersiapkan mahasiswa untuk siap menjadi manusia yang inovatif, inspiratif, dan unggul. Acharya Institute juga menyediakan banyak fasilitas, klub, dan kegiatan mahasiswa lainnya yang berguna untuk memberikan kenyamanan kepada mahasiswa. Nah, ingin tahu lebih banyak tentang Acharya Institute? Kita lanjut ke sesi tanya jawab dengan salah satu mahasiswa yang berkuliah di sana ya. Namaste Meredos, welcome to Thai Apps. So today we are going to ask a little bit more about Acharya Institute to one of the students who studied there. Let me introduce Tantri. Welcome Tantri.
Hello Natasha, it's good to meet you.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to meet you too. Can you please introduce yourself, your name, and your major?
Yes, hello, my name is Tantri and I study in Acharya Institute of Technology. So recently I'm taking a Bachelor of Computer Science Engineering course.
Okay, Tantri. Why did you choose Acharya Institute in the first place, and what makes you sure to study there?
Yes, I have chosen Acharya Institute because the institute is quite renowned for their engineering courses, especially in the major I'm taking up now. And also I was recommended by some of my people to study in Acharya. And also the institute has given me quite a lot of opportunities to do things, and the hospitality in the campus is also very nice. The people are very warm and welcoming also.
Okay, so what do you like and dislike about studying in Acharya Institute?
What I like is that I can make a lot of friends from different parts of the country, and also it allows me to study the best about the IT sector knowledge. And the minus point will be that the management in the campus, especially in the account sector, so it's like they made us do a lot of things to get the very simple thing from them. So that is just the minus point of the campus.
Okay, that is interesting. So, are there any difficulties you've gone through while studying at Acharya Institute, and how did you resolve them?
So, in respect to studying, I don't have any such difficulties here because I have been studying in India since my schooling period. So yes, I do know very well about how the curriculum and the methodology of teaching and studying here. But yeah, if I get any certain kind of difficulty, like maybe I just refresh myself so that I can get back to my track again. Yeah.
Okay, it's good to hear that you can gone through your college nicely.
Yeah.
How is the model of your study about your major?
Yeah, the module in my major is they are pretty well and understandable. They are also very interesting. Some are difficult and some are easy, but yeah, they are quite manageable also, thanks to God.
How you rate it
Gitu.
1 to 10 for the difficulty and the easy?
The easiest will be 7 or 8, and the difficulty might be 7.
Oh, it's quite high, so it must be quite difficult. Okay, good luck then. Hopefully
Thank you.
you'll get the good score. Next, how is the social environment at Acharya Institute? Like, is it hard to blend in with other students? Because as I know, in Acharya Institute there are like many people from many countries, right? Like it's a global university.
Yes. So talking about the people in Acharya Institute, they are very warm and welcoming, and there is a great opportunity, great hospitality inside the campus. So I think one must not worry about getting there or about making friends. And of course, you can make many great friends inside the campus also.
Okay, that's good to hear then for us who may be afraid to go to India to study.
Don't be afraid.
We don't need to be worried about that, huh? Okay, so what do we need to prepare if we want to study at Acharya Institute?
So there is nothing much to prepare actually. The basic thing is like obviously one must be graduated from their schooling sector. That is, here we call it 10+2, or there in Indonesia we can call it like until high school or the 12th standard. And also one important point is one must be very good at the field they are going to pursue in order not to get any kind of difficulties later on.
Okay, I see. So, how are the safety and the cost of living in India, and if you want to study at Acharya, is it expensive, or is it okay for Indonesian people who want to study there?
Here, the cost of living is very much less here compared to that of Indonesia, and the campus area is very much safe, and there is no need to worry about that. And if one is able like to minimize and see a good place to live like PG or an apartment, then the cost of living will be very, very less compared to that of Indonesia.
Yeah. So Pankri, could you just give an example? Like you said, the cost of living is quite affordable. Can you give one example so that the audience can understand better?
Yes.
If you compare between India and Indonesia on anything. I mean, when you say cost, it can be anything. So can you give an example, please, if you don't mind? Like how affordable it is or how different it is?
Can I take example of myself? Yes. Yeah. So now I'm living in a PG, which is of two sharing.
Guest, right?
Yeah.
PG is paying guest,
guest.
Right?
It's like cost in Indonesia. So
cost in Indonesia.
Cost. Yeah. So here it is two sharing. We have one room, one bathroom, one hall, one kitchen, and in every part of the PG there is Wi-Fi available, and the cost of living, the rent here is only like 1 juta aja with all those facilities, and even we get drinking water and washing machine also. So there is nothing to worry about gimana ya cara nyuci bajunya, ke laundrynya gimana ya, harus beli air minum, like there is nothing to worry about that. And even for the food also, now I'm cooking, but before I cook I used to take from mess, which is like for breakfast, lunch and dinner all included. For 1 month they are taking for 600-700 ribuan aja in Indonesian rupiah.
Ya, 600 sampai 700 rupiah per bulan.
Ya, Rp1.000 per bulan for the mess untuk makan.
Untuk
Tapi
makan
sekarang
pagi, siang dan malam.
but now yes. But now because I cook by myself, so like the cost is even reduced so much. I can spend only for like 400-500 ribu for my food.
For 1 bulan untuk sarapan pagi, siang, sama malam.
Yes.
Okay. And then yang tadi yang 1 juta which you mentioned itu untuk 2 orang 1 juta atau gimana Tantri? Sorry.
1 juta it's actually depend ya. In my PG it is 1 juta untuk 1 orang. But if you can search also like there is some PG that offers 800.000 700.000 per bulan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means 1 juta tapi udah lengkap ya, udah lengkap
Here
jadi semua yang baik.
it is 1 juta tapi udah lengkap all everything. Untuk yang dan 800.000 maybe like they have not included like the water bill, the electric bill, and all those things they have not included. So on average it is 1 juta per month only.
Okay, and itu lengkap. Everything is included in that.
Everything is included.
So in India it's more cheaper than in Indonesia for the cost of living.
Yes. Because here like we get the food we get very good food in very affordable price. So and cost of rent for PG and apartment is also very less. So there is nothing to worry about like the expensiveness of the cost of living.
Okay, that's even more good to hear. So is there any tips for students who want to study at Acharya Institute or study abroad to India? Like is there any tips from you?
One thing is don't be afraid and don't worry about whether the course will be difficult or the subject will be difficult, or maybe if like you cannot follow up on what is happening in the class and all those things. Because yes, the methodology of teaching here is of course very different from that in Indonesia. But yeah, if you believe in yourself, then of course anything can be conquered.
Okay.
And the teachers here also are very helping and kind. So whenever you have any doubt regarding to your study, then they will surely help you with all the effort to make you understand in depth.
Okay, the next question, students in Indonesia, when they talk about India, they have a negative stereotype about India. Oh, India, kayaknya the crime rate is very high. That's a perception. So, Tantri, you have been living in India for how many years now? You have been living for?
Almost 11, going to 12.
11 years, right? 12
Yes.
years. Right, so 12 years in India. So, what would you like to say to the parents and to the students, from Indonesia who look at India as a destination scared? What is the message you would like to convey to them?
I believe in every country, so, and obviously not every place is a good and safe place to live in. So of course in Indonesia also like not many places are safe, and not, many places are they aren't safe, especially in Jakarta. So here also it is the same. Like when I was in New Delhi for my schooling period, of course New Delhi was like a huge metropolitan city, and it wasn't like, I cannot say that it is safe, but like I cannot say that it is not safe also. So it depends on us on how we live, on how we choose the place to live in. So but when I came here to Bangalore, so I do not need to worry about the safety. Even like for going to my campus also, if like in my hand there is my phone also, like I don't need to worry about ada yang nyolong nggak ya, ada yang nyopet nggak ya. So I don't need to worry about that. In
Okay.
Delhi,
So
of course, I need to worry about that. But here, I don't. I never worried about that.
okay. So have you gone anytime night, maybe for watching a movie, or maybe you've gone out with the friends? Have you gone out in the night anytime, Tantri?
Yes. Sometimes I went for outings or going somewhere to just get myself refreshed, and I often go back at 10 or 11 o'clock at the night.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And any experience, any bad experience or anything, or everything is safe?
Everything is safe until now, thanks to God.
Thanks to God. Okay, right. Another one question, Tantri, is regarding the books. Can you
Yes.
just share? I mean, books in India, are they affordable? They are expensive? Can you just share your experience based on maybe what do you think, or do you read books here, or you don't read books, or what is your experience?
I do read books like novels and all, but for my study. So actually every campus has their own library, and of course, if the teachers told me to get the books, so either I got it from the library for free, or I download it from the internet. So or like if one wants to buy it also, then like it is not very expensive also. So yeah, it is affordable. But nowadays, of course, for my college, I don't buy book, because it is I can get it either from the internet, or if I wanted the hard copy, I can get it from the library.
Okay. So the books are quite affordable over there, right? I mean, so
Yes.
right. So you said you have students from different countries. So I mean, I'm sure you have friends from different countries. So how many country students are there? I mean, there are very few or quite a lot? I mean, and from which countries, if you can just share, please, if you don't mind.
There are a few, but not quite a lot. Like in my engineering course, there is one boy from Netherlands, and there are a lot of people from the African side of the world, like Nigeria and all. And there are people from Nepal, from Bhutan, from Bangladesh. And I think that is what I know. And like some people are also from Indonesia as well. Especially in Bangalore, there are a lot of people from Indonesia. So one shouldn't need to worry.
Okay, now Bangalore as a city, what do you think? I mean, how good is the city, or I mean, what is the city? How can you describe that? Or can you compare any other city in Indonesia similar to Bangalore?
Bangalore, Yogyakarta.
Yogyakarta.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, I guess that's just one last thing is one final statement, one closing statement is that if any parent is looking at India as a destination, or they're not looking, or they want to send their kids abroad, what would you want them to think about, for sending their kids to study abroad? What is your closing statement on that?
To send their kids abroad.
Like if a parent is thinking that Sam Okirim anak saya keluar negeri, so what would you advise them to do, or what are the steps they should think about, or what are the things they should think about, and probably do you think India could fit in that part? That's just your views, please. Thank you.
Okay, for India, I think the parents should not worry about anything, especially the cost of living, because here we get so many things at affordable price. And even compared to Indonesia, I think the cost of living is very, very much lesser here than there. So, and about the safety, yes, actually we cannot always judge the place, or blame the place whether it is safe or not. But also we should look onto ourselves, So at what level can we protect ourselves, and at what level can we, adapt to any kind of changes? Because obviously any kind of changes means weather changes. So in Jakarta and in India we have quite different kind of weather. Like here we have winter, here there we don't have. So when I was in New Delhi, so it was very extreme hot also, and extreme cold also in the winter, and in the summer it is extreme hot. So whenever winter is approaching, I used to get sick, but now, thankfully I don't get sick anymore. So for the health also, and I think that is enough.
Okay, right. Thank you so much, Tantri. Thanks a lot. Natasha, anything else?
Thank you so much. It's really nice to hear and know more about Acharya Institute. I think that's all for today. If maybe you have more questions for Tantri or about Acharya Institute, you can also put it in the comment and we will help you to answer them. Kabi Alfirana Kena, Firmilenge. Thank you.
कभी अलविदा ना कहना, कभी